Good afternoon, good morning. Hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day. Coming to you live with a quick little insurance tip, bringing you some information and value for insurance agents and insurance agency owners as well. But hey, before I go any further, if you don't know me, I take full responsibility. My name is Ryan Loede, building a 9-figure insurance agency and helping everyday Americans create a multiple 6-figure renewal income within their first year here at LC Financial Group. We're hiring, we're growing, we're expanding, and we're hiring, and we have salary positions in the Miami as well as Cleveland area, and then commission-based opportunities remotely, working from home, working from the office. You choose what you want to do. The insurance industry is recession proof. Amazon's laying people off, Salesforce is laying people off. I'm sure a lot of other organizations are laying people off as well. Whereas, hey, we're growing, we're expanding. 2023 is going to be a massive year for us here at LC Financial. And hey, we want you to be a part of it. So if you want to learn more, DM me, comment below, or reach out to any of our partners here at LC Financial. Want to come to you guys and talk a little bit about 3 tips to getting more done. As insurance agents and agency owners, hey, time is of an essence. We want to get more done with the time that we have. We want to create more time. We want to be able to not just continually be trading time for money, but get to a point where we could trade money for time, right? So we can have more time to do things. And as an insurance agent, all your time is spent on producing. All your time is spent on generating income and generating revenue. So how are you going to get from a point where you're personally producing to being an agency owner or business owner? Hey, you got to focus on finding people, and you got to step away from working in the business to working on the business. And the sooner you do this, the quicker that you'll be able to trade money for time and not be having to trade time for money. So tip number 1 is to make a list. Make a list of those actions and those activities that you're going to be having to do on a daily basis, those tasks or those objectives that you're going to be doing on a daily basis. Something that I personally do, and something I've seen many other highly successful individuals do. They create what's called a daily battle plan, because every day we're going to battle. Every day we have to continue to commit. Every day starts back at 0, and every day we have to continue to confront, because if we don't confront, if we don't handle things, then life is going to confront us and we're not going to be ready. So make a list of those actions, those activities, those tasks, and those objectives that you have to do on a day-to-day basis. Because if you don't know what you're going to do, what you have to do and what you have to get done, you're not going to be able to operate with speed. You're not going to be able to get more done. You're not going to be able to create time. So knowing what you have to do exactly, step by step, set those time blocks hour by hour. Like, here, this is what I'm doing from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is what I'm doing from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and so on and so forth. It's going to help you compress time, and it's going to help you make the most of your time, right? So making a list of those actions and activities, absolutely crucial in order to get more done with the time that you have. Step number 2 is, hey, you have to finish anything you start. It should be a non-negotiable. It should be on your list of always. It should be a commitment and obligation that you make to yourself, as well as, hey, if you're an agency owner, something that you hold your partners in your organization accountable to. And, if you're an agency owner, it all starts from the head down, right? It all starts with you holding each and every partner accountable, and each and every partner holds their partners accountable, as the layers go down and down and down. So it really all starts with the top, right? So starting anything you finish. Why is this important? Because, hey, it's going to help you be more motivated. The reason people get less motivated is because they start things and they don't finish things. That leaves you with a whole lot of tasks of unfinished projects or unfinished tasks or unfinished objectives. And then your list of things that you have to do, like step number 1, make a list. A list of things that you have to do keeps stacking and stacking and stacking from yesterday's activities or last week's list. And next thing you know, like, you can't even focus on what you need to get done today because you're focused on all those things that you didn't do yesterday, you didn't do 2 days ago, you didn't do a week ago. So if you don't finish things after you start them, you're going to be less motivated, you're going to be less inspired, you're going to get less done. Obviously, you're going to get a lot less done. And then also, hey, if there's things that you should start and you're not even getting started, that's also going to bog you down with all these extra tasks and objectives that you have to do. Instead of focusing on the present moment, on those day-to-day, like daily activities today, you're going to be focused on yesterday's activities, last week's activities. So making sure that you finish anything that you start is going to help you get so much more done with the time that you have. And make this an obligation, make this a 100% commitment to yourself, as well as hold partners in your organization accountable to doing the same exact thing. And then tip number 3 to get more done as an insurance agent and agency owner is to continue to add more to the plate. Continue to fill that white space. You want more to do. You want more things that you have to do. Because this is going to spike your production. You ever see, like, hey, when you don't know what you have to do, like step number 1, make a list. If you don't know what you have to do and your calendar is blank, you're not going to be getting as much done as you possibly could be. So making sure that you continue to add more to the plate, add good pressure, get yourself a little uncomfortable, move into discomfort, because that uncomfortability is always going to equal growth. So continue to add more to the plate. You know, as I say, if you have white space on your calendar, that's when the devil's going to come meet you. You know, in the Bible they say idle hands is a devil's workplace or a devil's workshop. You don't want to be idling around. You don't want to just be, cruising around in life. You want to be full head of steam, knowing exactly where you're going, knowing exactly what you're doing, and this is going to help you get more done with the time that you have. Because, hey, the more that you do, the more you can do. And the more you can do, the more that you will do. And the more that you're going to get done. And the better you're going to feel about yourself. You're going to raise your self-esteem. You're going to raise your self-trust within yourself. You're going to raise your self-respect of yourself. When you have contracts, obligations, and commitments that you make, you follow through on them, hey, you're going to raise your confidence as well and your certainty in yourself. So, guys, 3 tips to get more done with the time you have. Number 1, make a list. Get a daily battle plan. Plan the night before, or hey, the morning of the day of. Plan out what you need to do that day. It raises that level of intentional focus, and it allows you to stay laser focused. It helps you limit distractions. It helps you move towards your goals and targets even quicker, and obviously get more done, right, as we're talking about. And then step number 2 is to finish anything you start. When you start something, see it through to full completion. Don't start something and then stop it without getting the result or the outcome that you should be getting. You're just going to continue to bog yourself down with unfinished activities, unfinished tasks, and tasks that you haven't even started. And then, hey, it's a busy man desk. His files just keep adding up and up and up. And next thing you know, he's got a week of files or a week of objectives or tasks that were from last week, but it's a week after. And he can't even focus on that current day of what he needs to do that current day because he's trying to catch up. He's trying to get ahead, like get back to where he should be that current day. So make sure you finish anything you start. And then step number 3 is to continue to add more to your plate. For me personally, when I keep adding more to my plate, it creates a lot of urgency. It creates a lot of speed. I do things more efficiently, quicker, and I'm operating at a higher frequency. So that allows me to get more done. That allows me to stay laser focused. That allows me to remove any distraction. Because if I have distractions coming in, I don't even pay it a single second. Because, hey, I got so much on my plate. I got so much to do. And I'm moving towards my purposes, my reasons of existence. Because I'm not just focused on helping myself. We're helping other people, right? So 3 tips to get more done with the time that you have as an insurance agent, an agency owner. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Ryan Loede here, Insurance Tip. Talk soon.